Right, hello my darlings. Back to play with the Ciao Bella. I've had bits and bobs of time to play in here, so I have gotten the jelly plate. I know it's supposed to be one page at a time. I'm not sure I can do one page spread, but I can do one thing at a time. So I've had like the gel plate out, I've been inking, printing, so I've got some gel plate bits here that still need embellishing. That's okay. I'm putting the bones together right now. And then I had these from, I want to turn into belly bands. I've pulled Amazon paper sheets that were in the signatures and just whacked some ink onto them. And what am I looking for? Where have they gone? Oh. When I was first looking at the Ciao Bella kit, I played around with the idea of doing a mini, but I changed my mind. But I still had these that I printed to do a mini. So there's like a full scene on one side and room for journaling on the other. And I thought, well, journal cards. So, again, the papers are just gorgeous. Again, I'm ignoring a lot of the purple and pink, and I'm leaning into the blue and the lemon. So, these have just made, and I was playing around with my printer settings as well. So, some of these have come out quite dark, which I don't mind. I don't mind the grungy. So, anyway, those can go into these pockets. But I think I may have cut these a bit small. So I need to test at least 2 and before I do anything to these. And as belly bands, I want to use some music paper on these. So as a test, because I don't want to add lace and stuff, I don't want to bulk it up too early, because I can always go back and add. So I did have one little test off camera, because I got to make sure. But I like the idea of the music notes running on either side. I do not have any, I've got lots of different foreign language papers, book papers, but I don't have any Italian yet. That will be solved in the next week or so. So I want to get that as a belly band because I can always embellish on top. But I want the bones in without too much bulk at the moment. So I'm going to stick this one down quick and then show you how I've ripped it. So give it a little bit of a berth there. And some of the extra, I only did like 2 jelly plate pulls, but I've got some cards from one of those pulls from the jelly plate that I think will be perfect to go behind here. So I had some of those, all a little bit wonky in size, but I was aiming for that hint of antique brown, blue, lemon, and I pulled with that buff color. But then when you mix blue and yellow, you get green. So I like it, but it needs a bit extra on top. So I think these are going to live behind those belly bands, but they need a bit of TLC. So for those, that one, I'll come back to the color swatches. I love this idea, Rach. I love the idea of the color swatches. Absolutely brilliant. Curious, did you ever use that color website palette picker that I showed you on the spring retreat? Music paper. Here we go. And this stuff is so old. It's really old. So let's try this one. So I'm just lining it up to think, right, well, what music notes do I want showing? That one's a bit more close together than the other one. Oh, what music notes do I want lining up either side? Quite like that. Are these all the same size? I think I may have pulled from more than one book. Should we go for that one? Yes. Now, to tear this, I'm using this beast of a thing that I found on Amazon. Pin and the glue, Faith. Come on. And it's a wavy and a decal and a straight, but it's actually the length of a full ruler. So I can do a full 12 by 12 pull. So I want that one in the center there. Put a bit of pressure on it, and you get that sort of deckled edge. And on this one, that wavy edge is like the wavy edge is like that. But the really neat thing I didn't realize until I actually bought it and tried it is, why is there a gap in the center? And it's because you can do this. Through the gap, come up to your straight line, right on that music line there, and tear for a straight line. So, no, pleased with that. Not so much pleased as it won't stick to my magnet rail. I've got a magnet rail up here where I stick my other rulers and tools and stuff, and that beastie there isn't magnetic. Let's get this stuck down. I still haven't found a charm to go on my my glue pin, and I keep losing it. I've got to get a charm or something sorted to go on that glue pin. And I think I've said before, the glue pin, the stainless steel glue pin that comes with Barely, is far, far and above better than the pin that comes with Art. And with all the nonsense with trying to buy online, I've given up trying to buy stainless steel pins. They all say they're stainless steel, but they're not, because they all come and they rust. But so far, this Barely one has been superb. I just need to get a charm on it. Let's have a go there. And then I want to rip the top and the bottom. Oh. Sorry if you can hear the fan in the background. It's so warm. My craft room is upstairs, and I blacked out the window, which has helped. But, oh word, I gotta have a fan on here. Pin in the glue. I mean, look how long that pin is. It's huge. And it goes all the way. No problems. Now, bit of ghosting paper. And I want walnuts to rub along the edges. I'm not rubbing too hard. This music paper is It will fray and frazzle, but I think it lends to the effect, doesn't it? So that is the walnut, and then I want to go in with espresso. And because this one is, that one is coffee, wine, lemon. So let's hit this one with a little bit of wine. Here, take. Right, here we go. Chianti. First Van Claire Chianti. I don't want a lot, but I want to hit some little bits. Like it's had a bit of red wine. Yes? Yes. A bit more. Alright, that can go away. Pardon me. Go away. Oh, it's so hot in here. Yes. So that is going on one more of those. And now limoncello. Using paper. Let's try another one here. We get some spaces between the notes. I think I have a title page for the other one. Yeah, let's go for it. And, oh my word, I tidied up after the botanical, and I'm back in the same boat again. It's just absolute chaos in here. But happy chaos. Yes. Go for it. Stanzas are a little bit off. I want notes on both sides. Come on. Not much. I'll just go for that one, I think. Go for it. Where's that beastie gone? There it is. And on the other side. And I really want to hit this one with walnut and lemon. Pop these into my scraps. Get that glued down first. Do I want it that way or that way? That way. So, anybody else out there working on this kit? I mean, I wasn't fussed on the idea of the Italy. I thought it was a nice idea. The papers are gorgeous. But then there was something about the lemons and the blues. You know, the blue of sky and sea and water and then, don't do that. And lemons, that lemon yellow combined with the blue. And I thought, why not? Out of my comfort zone, completely different. And just do it. Just do it. Lovely. Pen and the, where the hell's the pen gone now? No. Not funny. Where's it gone? Not in my lap. No. Where's the pen? darlings. Give me a tick. I gotta find the pen. It's the only one I got. Give me a tick. Right, found it. It had rolled under the keyboard. Pen and the glue. And where's Henry? Oh, come on. There we go. Henry is my long-suffering hedgehog. My pincushion, my pokey tool lives in there. Henry will now be the receptacle for the pen until I get a dangle on it, for sure. Right. Get this ripped off. Now, I sat on my lunch break in work and listened to a really interesting article on the BBC World Service about how Americans are really perplexed by the idea that Europeans don't like air conditioning. It's not that we don't like air conditioning, it's that the houses over here are not designed for air conditioning. British homes have, over years and years and years, been designed specifically to keep heat in and damp out. And that just doesn't work with this kind of temperature and all. For all the time I've lived in the UK, though, I gotta say this year has been super humid. Or not this year. The last few weeks has been really humid. And I grew up in Alabama, so heat and humidity is life there, isn't it? But, this week has been something else. But no, it was an interesting debate on how, like, the different percentages of homes in different countries have air conditioning versus those that don't. And it's really expensive to, like, retrofit a home that's designed to keep heat in to have air conditioning. So, right, how am I going to do this lemon? Let's just add. How does that look? I'm happy with that. This isn't lemon. This is something meadow. I do have another one over here that's a little bit lighter. That one is something like golden meadow. And this one is cheerful. It's a little bit of a brighter. Oh, yeah. I like that. Lovely. So, those need to get popped on. And then, right, I am going to do the exact same process as that with the color swatches to be 3 more belly bands, and then I'll check back in with you. So, give me a tick. Right, my darlings, I've done the exact same process with those color strips, and if you're out there, Rach, please, these color swatches are definitely something you need to include in future kits. So, let's have a think. I've got lemon, blue, and that's green. So I've got limoncello, vino, espresso, vino. So let's put vino with lemon, and the green with lemons, and blue. No, that goes with coffee. Yes, so let's get these put on. I want to put these on the back side, and then work out where the cards are going to go. I don't know what my video time is going to look like at the moment. This might have to go in several parts. There we go. So 2 belly bands per signature. So that's 6. Come on. Something, those to go in there. And I've got, I know it's supposed to be relaxed, easygoing, but I have not only gotten all the napkins out and the jelly plate out, but I've actually pulled another kit paper out from Rage, Truly Blue. So I'm going to carry on doing those. These I will follow up in another video. And also, going forward, oh my word, I've lost, oh no, I didn't lose the pen. I've also got, there we go. I've also got, going forward, those are some that I've printed out from the kits, and I've had the Truly Blue. Now, I've never played with the Truly Blue kit before, but oh my word, did I want blue and yellow? I've got blue and yellow. It's very white at the moment, but I can fix that. So yeah, I've got some of these Truly Blue papers to crack on with. Loving these. Absolutely loving these. For sure. That's not Truly Blue. That's one of my ghost pages. So, yeah. I'm going to carry on playing until my bedtime. And I'll pop back on and carry on soon. So, for me, Faith and Grits, good night, and see you back again soon. Bye for now.